Okay. Here I go on a YouTube channel. I'm don't know what I'm really doing with this video. I'm just gonna go with the flow, I suppose. Um, I'm not even reading it. I don't have a script or anything. I'm just looking at a screen. But yeah, Etsy, right? Trying to get this thing off the ground. So I've seen some videos online. Um, Watching a lot of videos on how to blow up your Etsy shop or whatever, and how to do that whole print on demand type of thing. And I'm getting into it. So I'm starting out. I have currently about four designs, two of which kind of suck. The other two are a lot better, for sure. Um, but yeah, I mean, so this the videos that I'm going to be posting here on YouTube are gonna be kind of like a little bit like a journey, I suppose. And don't expect me to be looking to the camera, like this, like people do. They talk into the camera. No, I'm gonna be looking at my screen. I'm not gonna be looking at the camera. The camera's there just to record me, just to get some more interaction between you and I. So, um, yeah, I mean, pretty much, the videos I'm gonna be posting as of now, right now, are the ones at least that I'm going to be posting right now are going to be Etsy related and that kind of stuff. Who knows? Videos may be a couple of minutes long just to give you guys updates. It may be the videos I may post are going to might be a few hours long. Who knows? I don't know. Like this video, I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm going to just stop it when I get tired and then just post it as is. I'm not going to be doing any whole editing or anything like that. I really just I don't I don't care about the whole editing. I did editing for some of my other videos. You can check them out if you want, but I'm not going to be editing really at all. So it'll be just like an uncut, you know, like director's cut video. I might be watching movies while I'm doing designing. Right? I mean, I have this little I bought this little tablet thing or whatever, so I can. Can you see it? Yeah, tablet, so I can draw and whatnot. A few $100. I thought it was a good. I think it's a good investment for what I want to do. And I've always wanted to be doing. I've always wanted to do shirt designs for a long time, but I just never really got into it because I never had time. And now I have a little bit of time. I can kind of do that. Um, Ideally, I wanted to start my own shirt design company, but it requires a lot of money up front, money that I do not have. You need to talk to a manufacturer, you need to talk to a designer, or unless you're talking to yourself, but you need to talk to someone that can help you, get your product off the ground. And you also have to worry about your own inventory and all that. I'm just not in the position to be worrying about inventory. So print on demand is going to be the go-to for now. So the designs that I want for the shirts that I want to design, I'm going to hold off on that until I'm able to do it. But until then, I'm just going to stick to some print on demand kind of stuff and just stick to Etsy and Printify. I've seen a lot of videos of people um, blowing up their Etsy shop for like in the first seven days. Like in a week, or in 10 days, they blew up their Etsy shop and they're doing big numbers. You know, highly doubt it, but hey, it's certainly possible. Um, you know, Most of those videos I think are a bunch of lies. I think a lot of what they have to say, some of it can be good, some of it is kind of BS. So that's why I'm making these videos, is to kind of give you a little bit of a realistic view on what to expect when you're starting out with an Etsy shop or something like that. Now, I've never done it. This is my first time doing it. I'm going straight into something that I don't know how to do. Um, and I used to do a lot of art for years. For a long time, I was an artist, and then I stopped, and then I went into business, and I went to school. Now I'm $200,000 in student debt and I don't know how to pay it. So here I am doing something that I know how to do and that I like doing. I'm more so of a better drawer on a pencil and paper. I was always kind of better with that. And then I'm just trying to get used to the whole doing it on a display or whatever. Not very good at it. But that's why I'm learning, so I can kind of get better on it. My full time job is selling insurance. Um, Never expected to do it, but I actually really love selling insurance. I help out a lot of people. No, not like scamming insurance like car insurance. Like that's just a bunch of scams. No, I'm selling like health benefits, like accident policies, disability policies. What else? Like I know what I know I've done this before. Like I don't even know why I'm forgetting. Hospital plans, critical illness policies, whole life, term life, health benefits. Really is really where my forte is currently. So that I do full time, and then I work part time at like a restaurant. For I don't serve. No, I wish I could. Then I'd be making some actual money. Maybe then I could actually you know put my money where my mouth is and start building my clothing store or whatever. But I'm making hourly wage at a restaurant. It's not the worst, and it certainly isn't the best. I am only making. I'm only getting enough. I'm only getting the hours. I'm getting the hours that I can. I'm only making enough to pay. Some of my bills. I certainly am not making a whole lot of money. And my insurance is a little bit slow right now, but it'll ramp up, I'm sure. If I can get a car, I can make some more money and actually do my job. But until then, I want to start doing this whole Etsy thing and kind of just take it up off the ground and just work with this on the side while I'm doing the other things. So again, my videos that I'm going to be posting are pretty much just going to be um, it's just going to be like my journey from like beginning to end, I suppose, or just beginning to continuously making videos. I don't know. It'll just be videos on my experience doing this print on demand with Etsy, and just show you what it is that I'm doing. I'm no professional by any means. I certainly am no expert. Um, I'm definitely not an artist, fashionista by any means. I'm just an average old Joe. Just an average guy, just trying to do my thing, just trying to get by. So I'm gonna show you basically everything that I'm doing. Pretty much all my videos is just gonna be kind of transparent, basically, with things that I do and the designs that I make, and my thought process behind it. And I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but I wanted to buy a desktop camera so I can actually make these videos. So I had to wait in the mail, and I also was designing another shirt, so it took me a little bit, but I got it done. So let's get into it, right? Let me go and minimize my face. I think that's fine, right? All right, whatever. Um, let's see. Okay, so let me show you guys my Etsy shop. Oh wait, no, that's my Printify. Oops, it's the same thing now, right? I should have just put this all in one tab, right? Let me just. It's like. Okay. Like I said, dude, I'm not gonna be doing any whole like editing or anything. I'm not. I'm barely gonna be editing this video. I might do some transitions or something like that, but I'm not gonna be doing like, where you're watching a video and they cut out like every single breath just so that you can get the full thing across, just to stop wasting time. No, I'm here to waste your time. No, maybe not, But I'm here to just be transparent. I'm not gonna really be doing any whole editing or anything like that. Um, I really don't care about the whole, you know, editing. Okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna be really editing at all. It's just gonna be basically uncut. So yeah. All right. Let's go to my shop. All right. I'm thinking about changing my name for. I mean, I'm gonna keep my name Vincent, of course, but for the shop, I might change it to something else. I don't know. I wanted Vincent's Vault, but some bloke already took it, so kind of just have to make something else. So I just put Vault of Vincent. You know, Vincent's Vault was taken, so Vault of Vincent, and I couldn't say Vault of Vincent. That doesn't really make any sense. And if I put the Vault of Vincent, that's like too many words. I just wanted something kind of simple without a whole lot of, words you have to speak or whatever. So Vault of Vincent is gonna be what I'm doing right now or using right now. So I think I started this Etsy shop about a week ago, right? About a week ago, 8 or 9 days ago, something like that. So far I have 9 views. That's not including a couple of views that I shared with a couple of friends and myself. I don't know if it counts myself as a view or anything like that, but um, yeah. So I basically have about about 8 views and 7 visits essentially. 0 orders and 0 revenue. I have no money, just like my bank account. I also got a couple messages. So I got a message from this dude, Adipura Kurniawan. Um, yeah, I think this guy's a scammer or something. So, if you're making an Etsy shop, Etsy says to stay protected, stay on Etsy, never follow links to other sites, don't share contact or financial info with anyone in messages. So I thought this guy was, I think this guy actually had some problems with his order. Like when I saw this message, hello, are you here? I have trouble with order. That was like literally almost like 10 minutes, 10 15 minutes after I had actually published this product. And this was last night. Well, this fucking dude's messaging from Indonesia, huh? All right. Anyways, oops. I don't want to print. Oh my god. Come on, hurry up. So, like almost 15, 20 minutes after I had posted that product, I thought this guy was going to go buy one of my shirt. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, finally, someone's going to buy something. Turns out this guy is just another fucking scammer trying to screw me over or something. I didn't even click this link. I don't even want to click it. I don't even know what's on there. Probably explicit stuff. Anyways, so I'll show you my listings so far. My first listing, this was really more so of like a hold on. Okay, maybe not. Okay. So yeah, this is my first listing. Come on, hurry up. Okay, it's a Devil May Cry shirt, I suppose. I mean, I love Devil May Cry. It's one of my favorite games, but it's that picture. Let me see if I can show you guys here. Yeah. So first shirt. This is really just testing. I posted this on Etsy just to kind of just see if this whole thing works and like just seeing if this landing page works and see if it just works. So this is the first shirt. I am the storm that is approaching, gray, and that's Virgil with holding out roses. So I thought that'd be kind of cool. Um, yeah, just using the stock photos that Printify gives you, so you can get kind of an idea of what the shirt will look like when you buy it. Yeah, I mean, And what I realized is that when you make these shirts and you have designs in the front and designs in the back, it's like they charge you so much more money for having designs on the back, so as opposed to having designs in the front. Or if you only have designs in the back and you don't have a design in the front, you're still gonna be um, saying is you're still gonna be paying money for design because it's gonna cost you. But the idea is that if you're starting out, I think, oh, good. If you're starting out and you actually want to be able to make it somewhat of a profit, because like these shirts, they'll run you up like it's like $12 a shirt, and so you might be making $7 or $8 from profit from the margin, so it's about 40%, right? Um, and if you're one of those people that wants to include free shipping, yeah, all the more power to you. You're just going to be, taking out profit. That'll be like what, $4. So instead of $7 or $8, you're making only $3 or $4 per shirt, taking out quite a bit of your profit. That's 20% right there, or it's 50% of the 40, right? So and then you could also you can also run offsite ads, but I've heard that you don't want to be running offsite ads for a while until you have some good traffic and you're making good sales, and you can lower your profit margins a little bit for greater visibility. So cool. Yeah, I mean, this is the first shirt that I made. Isn't really anything all that special. I don't even know why I don't even know why I put this metric thing, size thing or whatever here. Anyways, that's the first shirt. The second shirt was something I designed myself, actually. Um, and this shirt I did with I didn't use AI actually for this one. This one I designed it on my own and just put in my brain to work. This one got a couple views for sure. This one got a couple views. Um, wait, what? I don't live in Florida. What the hell is this? Anyways, yeah. So this is I put a few different colors there for people to choose. Black, white. I don't think white would sell very well, but I put it there because it's default shirt, whatever. Gray. I think gray could do really well. Green, maybe green could do really well too. Blue, maybe. Red, probably not so much. But I put it there just to give you guys options, to give people options. Yeah, I mean, this was the second shirt that I made. I wanted to. I mean, I could have put a little bit of three-dimensional, lighting on the Earth, but I kind of wanted the Earth to be this like star-ish kind of thing, like just like the one that gives the light, like a star. Wanted to be like the main part of this shirt besides the little alien guy. So I made the moon and Mars and this little Martian guy, um, three-dimensional. So the lighting and all, and I fixed it all to make it so that it's 3D. It's pretty cool. I put some time into it for sure. Put a few hours, my time into designing that shirt. Um, let's go to the next one so far, and this one I wanted to try to use AI. I should probably update this to say that I used AI. Um, oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. Oops. Messed up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is the other shirt that I made. This one I did use AI on it. Just wanted to test the waters and put something else out on there just to see what's up. And Memorial Day passed, so I thought that maybe somebody would want like some Memorial Day shirt or whatever. This is already a 20-minute video. Great. I got like 4 more hours. Sick. So this video is probably gonna get like no views, but I don't care. Yeah, so I don't give up. I ain't French. I'm American. That was a shirt, and it's a picture of George Washington eating a cheeseburger with some fries, and I guess that's some sort of beer. I asked, I think ChatGPT or Gemini to just design a quick, like, George Washington guy or whatever, and they did. It did. So, put a few different colors. I wanted to do red, white, and blue, but then I realized if I put red, you wouldn't be able to see red. If I put white, you wouldn't be able to see white and blue, so on and so forth. So I just kind of kept the colors a little bit, contrast a little bit. So black, military green, some sort of heather-looking grayish with like what is this, purple? I don't even know what color that is. What is this? Blackberry. I don't even remember putting blackberry, but hey, you know what? Whatever. Yeah. So you have different sizes, whatever. And you know one thing I've noticed is with the whole Etsy thing, where are the bookmarks, man? I swear. Alright. Okay. Well, go to Etsy, right? You find people like this, for example. I've seen this one around for a little bit. These guys are, I think they're called Mod Paws. Yeah, Mod Paws USA. Man, these guys have so many sales. Star seller. Yeah, hopefully that'll be me one of these days. That'd be cool. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So these guys have a bunch of shirts, and some of their shirts are on super sale, which is insane. I don't know what it is exactly, and why they have so many um, shirts that are on like massive sale. I mean, this thing is like $9.60. I don't know if they're handling their own inventory, and they're just able to, they have their own manufacturer, and they're able to get these deals. Or maybe it's a specific shirt size. Oh wow, what the hell? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, look at this. Wait, never mind. Hold on. Where's the shirt that was like $9? Oh, it was this one. It's a 5XL. Jesus Christ. 5 5XL. And which color is the one that's on sale? I don't even know. There's no. So ideally you'd be paying, there's like this shirt, like if I just wanted a large, like a regular, like my size, and I wanted just a black. Oh, it's 14.40. I mean, that's not even that bad. But I regularly this shirt is $36. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's insane. Like, who the hell pays $36 for a shirt? Now, granted, yes, I would like to design shirts. Like, for example, um, there's AOP clothing here. Like, I want to design some Hawaiian shirts. Um, where is it? It's over here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So, like, I want to design this shirt right here. But the problem is that this thing is going to be, it's not going to cost me. It's going to cost, Etsy, right? Well, it inherently does cost me $62, but the way it works is that, you put a design on a shirt and, somebody buys it. So they're paying Etsy and Printify. And so the money goes to Printify, right? Because they have to fulfill that order. And Etsy takes their little cuts, like $2 or $3 or something. And so yeah, I mean that means if I wanted 40% margins, 40% profit margins, I'd have to take 40% of this, right? I have to multiply this by 40%, I believe, right? And add that extra bit of amount to this. So 40% of 62.43 is let's just say it's about 50%. So it's like 30 bucks, so I have to basically charge basically like $100 for this shirt, you know, like that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. $100 for a shirt, man. Dude, I don't want to be paying, I don't want people to be paying me $100 for a shirt. And it's not like all that money's even going to me anyways. I would never charge $100 for a shirt. I think that's a ripoff. But some of the designs that I want to do require this type of shirt. But the problem is that with print on demand, you're going to be paying this high premium for a shirt because it's print on demand, and you're not the one handling the inventory. You don't have your own manufacturer and whatnot. So yeah, if I wanted to sell the designs that I wanted to do, I'd have to charge about $100 in order to make a bit of a profit, to make it kind of worthwhile. Now, I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. I don't want to be charging people $100 for it. Nobody's gonna pay. I mean, maybe some people will pay $100 for a shirt because people are willing to spend $36 on this fucking shirt here. And don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong, the shirt is cool. These guys have figured out the whole math behind their strategy or whatever, and are doing pretty good because they clearly have they have over 250,000 sales. So they have good reviews, 4.8. So if I was gonna buy a shirt from these, or I wanted to buy a shirt like this, I'd certainly come to these guys. But I certainly wouldn't be paying $36 for a shirt, even though it's on sale right now. And I can buy a shirt like this for a good price, even though it's $15. It's not even that bad. $15 for a shirt is not bad. It's pretty good actually, considering all things considered. $20. I charge about $20 a shirt because I mean. That's how much I can charge. If I was charging 15, I'd be making about $1 in profit. Not really the most ideal situation by any means. Kind of, I want to be able to make some of a profit, so I'm charging basically about $20 or so for a shirt. These, I don't know why it says this is $21.45. I thought I had put 20, but I'm just gonna leave it as is. No one's even buying this anyways, so I'll change it later. Yeah, I mean, so with my shop, I'm not trying to. I mean, I may use AI. Yeah, I'll definitely use AI for my shirts as well. Oh, and the shirt that that I didn't get to go into. Oh yeah, it was this one. This one I designed last night. It took me about 5 or 6 hours, but I did ask AI to design the dodo bird for me, and I basically just kind of retraced it and colored it in, like a coloring book kind of. And I just kind of just colored it in myself and just traced it. And it took me a while actually. I was really, really, working hard to color it in. Believe it or not. I mean, you know, um, you can believe it or not, but yeah, I mean, I did spend some good time making this shirt. And then I came up with a little slogan: "Running in circles is my cardio." So I think that's kind of funny. I put a watermelon because if you know, you know. So, yeah, I went to the Natural History Museum like yesterday and last week just to get some like inspiration for things or whatever. And, I saw the dodo bird and it reminded me of the Ice Age movie. And I rewatched the Ice Age movies. And I love the dodo bird from the Ice Age. It's really funny. These guys are hilarious. So I wanted to create something kind of whimsical, kind of funny, kind of ridiculous, kind of dumb. I've seen so many shirts like this that people are wearing. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I thought this would do pretty good numbers. Maybe it'll do better later on. So yeah. So let's get into it. I wanted to maybe design another shirt while I'm here, while you guys are watching this video. Um, yeah, so let's close out of this. close out of that. So, and what else? What else do I gotta show you guys? Oh god. All right. Anything else? Oh yeah, I've been meaning. I want to change my background, my banner, and my profile picture. I don't even know what to have as my profile picture. Um. Oh yeah, this is also my about section. Oh yeah, my about section. So you can read it if you want. I'll read it. Um, well, my title for my about is "Add whimsical, vintage, or just weird oddities to your collection. Explore my vault." I thought that'd be, I wrote that down. I thought it'd be good. To be completely honest, I don't know anything about creating an online shop store. Basically told you, I sell insurance door to door and for employees. So, you know, everything that I basically told you at the beginning of the video is essentially going to be here in this bio. So, yeah, there's nothing. Oh, yeah, this is when I started. As of 5/26/2025. Oh wait, no, maybe I have. Maybe that was a couple days. Anyways, but yeah. So that was my about section. So yeah, I'm thinking about changing my profile. I have my profile picture on my regular profile. It's just a public profile, but my shop profile is a little bit different. Is there anything here that I need to edit? Not at the moment, I don't think. So I'm gonna have to. I had AI design this whole little thing. I think I might want to design my own, but I do like this design. But I'm still thinking about what it is that I want to put for my banner, and I certainly want to change my Etsy shop profile because I have this little business dog. Thought it'd be kind of funny, kind of cute. Maybe people will like it. Maybe to bring in some people to be interested or curious in my shop. Probably should change it, but I thought it'd be kind of funny. All right, so let's do it, man. Let's get into a shirt. I was supposed to start this a long time ago, but I don't even care. Like, let's see. I wanna. This one says it's a bestseller, but I want something cheap, and I want to make sure I have the most amount of room to draw my image. So let's take a look at this. Let's see. Take a look at this one. I want to make sure I have enough. I want the 45 by 5100 print size area. That's the one that I want. Um, is it this one? I think it's this one. Is this the one made with? Let me see. Is this the 45 by 5100? Nope, that is not. Leave. Like I want the. Is it this one? This one's too expensive. I don't want the 12 because then it's going to be taken away from my profits. 45. That's pretty good. That is pretty big. Let me see. Find it anywhere here. Oh, it's this one, right? This is the one. That's the one that I used. Yeah, I think it is. Oh no, that's tiny. What the heck? Why is it every single time I come on here, man? Like, I feel like every single time, like I find it and then I go and look for it again and it just disappears. Like I want the large shirt. Is this it? I don't think this is it. I recognize that name. Nope, that's not it. Come on, where is it? No. Trying to find it here. This is the closest one that I was able to find, but this one's kind of expensive. I think it was. I think it was this one. Let me see if I can pick the fulfillment option here. I think it's this one. Let's see. Nope, that's not the one. You can leave manually. Come on, where is? It's close enough, right? I mean, I'm already getting sick and tired of making this video. Oh god, I don't even want to post it. Okay, let's look at the lowest prices. It's not the lowest price. This is lower. All right, come on, let's see. Dude, where is it? Nope, that's not the one that I want. It's 45 by 5100 print area. Okay, that's the one that I'm looking for. That's the one that I want. Oh god. Come on, man. Come on. Where is it? I mean, this is close enough. Let's put this on there just in case. It's got to be here somewhere. Maybe this is it. No, 42, 4800. So what's... Just go this way. Pre-shrunk. That's not bad. Can you guys see this? Okay, yeah. Almost positive this is the one right here. Like, dude, where is it? There it is. Oh, there it is. You see? Found it. Okay, cool. That's the one that I want. 45 by 5100. Okay, cool. So the way I do it is I don't design the shirt here in this in the little editor or whatever. I don't do it in Printify's little editor. I personally don't really like it, so I just remember when I'm sure there's better ways to do it, but the way I do it is I remember the print area size. It's 45, 50, 50, 100, and the DPI is 300, right? That's kind of what you need to remember. So that's where my Affinity Designer 2 comes in. And I go full HD. I don't know what the hell the difference is between this whole thing or whatever. What is this? Business card. Press ready. Photo. Web. I guess it's web, right? I mean, that's what I use this entire time. Yeah, it's going to be web. And I just stick to full HD, right? So 45. By 5100. And then DPI. Just keep it the same. Keep it at 300. Last night I had some problems because I didn't really know what I was doing, so I went to color and I just chose like the absolute best, like HDR. Turns out it doesn't really work correctly. Like when I tried to export my picture when I was done and it was in HDR like this, GP32 HDR, it was it was it was dark. Like I'll show you. Oh Christ! Now I want to open up Cortana. Okay. All right. So we'll go to pictures, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Oh Copilot. That's what I meant. That's what I was opening. Um, okay, yeah, exactly. Here it is. Yeah, when I exported it out as HDR, it's remember the dodo bird? Yeah. So that came out like this. It came out dark. It's not supposed to be dark, but I think it's because it was an HDR and something was like I don't have an HDR screen, so maybe it just didn't work out the way it was supposed to. Either way, I figured it out, and then this is my final image here, and it came out the way I wanted it to. So it worked out. So let's see. Yeah. So there's that. That's my dodo bird. My dodo bird. Get that out of here. And let's just start designing something, right? So let's just keep it regular RGB. I don't even know what the hell the difference is between any of this, but it's just giving me this. And I did a little. I just looked up a question like I just looked up a question like what color space is best for designing shirts on Infinity Photo and putting them on Printify. And Gemini or Google said that just sticking to sRGB is going to be your best bet. I don't really know I don't even know what the difference between RGB-8 and 16 is. Let's just look it up. Let's see what the hell the difference is. Let's see. It says any reason why I should do 16. Should I use RGB-8 or RGB-16 for designing shirts in an Infinity Designer 2 and exporting them out to Printify? Oh my god, it didn't work. Should I use RGB-8 or RGB-16 for designing shirts in Affinity Photo 2 or Affinity Designer 2 and exporting them out to Printify? Should I use oh my god. Okay. Should I use RGB-8 or RGB-16 for designing shirts? Okay. For designing shirts, RGBA is generally sufficient for the output, but working in 16 can be beneficial in the design and editing process. So I suppose being RGB8 is sufficient. Just get some more colors, I suppose. All right, well, I don't even know. Let's just go to ChatGPT or something. ChatGPT. Come on, why is this working? Should I use RGB-8 or RGB-16 for designing designing shirts and Affinity Designer 2 and exporting them out to Printify? Which one should I use? Okay, so RGB8 is going to be your um, gonna be your gonna be the one. All right. Yeah. So there's that answer. So RGB8 colors. Yeah. I don't even know, margin, bleed, whatever scale. Just whatever. Just create. Okay, so now we actually get into the designing thing. 45 minutes into our video. Wow, wonderful. All right, so what the hell do I design? What do I even draw? This camera thing is all messed up, but whatever. Like, my room's a mess. That's why I have this fucking um that's why I have this the blur on, because I don't want you guys to be looking at my messy, background or whatever. So, yeah, so that's why I have the blur on. So, I mean, what do I design, huh? Let's oops. Let's lower my face a little bit so you can see what it is that I'm designing. Why does it show that OBS is like behind this? Anyways. All right. Let's get down to business and start working. I mean, I have a couple other things that I'm working on. Like I'm working on a Spartan T-Rex. I'll show you guys right now. That's what I'm working on so far. Now, the image itself is AI, but look at my outline. So it's not bad, but it's not coming out the way I want it. So, let me use this. I have this little handy dandy controller thing or whatever. Allows me to like undo certain actions. It's pretty handy. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that right now. I'll work on that some other time, I think. No. And then the other one that I'm working on is Zombie Virgil. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. No, I did not draw that. No, I'm not that good. No, I had AI design it for me, and then I'm outlining it. So right now, this is where I'm at with the outline. Could certainly, be better for sure. But right now, I'm gonna take a hiatus on it and design it later. Now I know that I could, just upload the image as is as a product, but then it's not really original. And I'm gonna use AI too to design my shirts as well. But I also want to do original stuff as well. So yeah, I mean, what the hell do I? What do I even? What am I gonna draw right now? I don't even know. So let's look at some stuff. I don't know. Let's look at some stuff. Oh yeah, another thing I want to talk about is niches. I've been talking for a long ass time. Jesus Christ. Oh, 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 God. Tired. There's some people that I've said that on for designing. What is this? Charge GPT. What is this? The pilot enables natural language conversation with the. Okay, so it's like a language thing. What's Sora? Oops. I don't even know what that is. Okay. Yeah, so some people on YouTube have posted videos talking about niches. And so niches are like like you have like a specific area or type of thing you want to target, and like that's what you focus in. So like for example, let's say you're making shirts. Let's say you're making shirts and the whole your like Mod Podge. There you go. That's a niche, right? My nose kind of messed up right now. I don't know what's going on. Anyways. Yeah, so Mod Paws, for example, like their niche is um, like a picture of your dog in a design and they put it on like a shirt. Like that's a niche, right? Yeah, I suppose that can be a niche. Like, anyways, or an animal could be. And so my niche, I don't exactly really have a niche. Um, my original niche that I was gonna do for the shirts that I really want to design, those are Hawaiian shirts. Now it's a little different. I'm not gonna work on it right now because, like I said, those shirts are super expensive. They're like for print on demand. It's like $60, like just starting out. I'm not gonna be charging people $60 for a shirt. That's ridiculous. So I don't know exactly what my niche is. So let's and I had a shirt, the dodo bird shirt. That's a pretty good niche, right? So essentially, that whole idea is like a like a dumb animal with a stupid little um quote on the top, to make it seem like the animal saying it. That could be a niche. That certainly is a niche. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that love this kind of stuff. I'm sure there's a market for it. So that's kind of why I made the dodo bird. So maybe I should stick to some sort of niche like that. Um, because the whole my Spartan on a T Rex and zombie Virgil isn't really a niche unless I make it a niche. But it's kind of random. I still want to do it, of course, but I also want to focus on other things that could be really good. So let's ask ChatGPT to give me some ideas. Um, I need to get rid of all these chats, man. I have so many chats. Oh yeah, this is where I asked Mr. ChatGPT to make me a shirt or whatever, or design. I mean, all right, let's ask ChatGPT to give me some shirts designs. Oh yeah, let me. I think he designed my. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. Let's continue off of this. Okay, so going back to the whole dodo bird meme theme shirt or whatever, uh, what I want to do is create a little bit of a niche for my shirts. And I think the Dodo shirt is a pretty good start because, it's a dumb little stupid animal. Uh, and it has a stupid little dumb funny quote on the top. And that could be a niche in itself. So, I mean, are there any other animals that I could draw or that you can give me some, ideas on designs and quotes for animals that I can make? Kind of related to like that of the dodo bird, but it doesn't have to be, directly related to that type of animal. It could be, other little things like a frog or something like that, or like a dog, or just the whole idea is that I want to, start a little bit of a niche where I'm making funny little stupid images and funny little stupid quotes on it, because I'm sure there's a market for it out there, and people probably like to wear that stuff, or maybe there's a few of them that like to wear it. And if they want to go and find it, I'm the place to go and find that kind of weird, funny stuff. So give me some ideas that I can work with. Give me like 20 shirt ideas. All right, so there's that, and let's send that into ChatGPT and see if we can, um, let's see if we can get some ideas. Okay, so let's see what ChatGPT gave me. Funny animal shirt ideas. Pigeon. Quote. I thrive on chaos and crumbs. All right. Frog. Wide-eyed, blank stare. Quote. Decisions were made. Regrets were had. Um. I don't. Okay. Goat. Chewing something. If it fits in my mouth, it's food. Okay, I can see that. Possum hanging upside down. Everything's fine. Okay. Llama, too majestic for this nonsense. Okay. I don't even know what that is. Smiling. Okay. Capybara. Stressed? I nap. All right. Well, maybe. Chihuahua. Nervous. I bark at everything, especially nothing. All right. I can see that. Sloth. Speed is a suggestion. Okay. Chicken. I don't know what's going on, but I'm in. All right. Raccoon. Holding trash. Collector of shiny regrets. Okay. Hamster. Productivity is an illusion. Emu. I don't even know what that is. Flightless and fearless. Blobfish. Emotionally unavailable, spiritually exhausted. All right. Sheep. Just following vibes. Okay, I suppose. Duck. Winging it daily. All right. Okay, dog. I could see that one laying flat. Yep, too tired to give a bark. Okay, cool. Parrot. Squawking nonsense. I repeat what I fear. Okay. Cat knocking stuff on a table. I create chaos professionally. Okay, I can see that one. I think people will like that one. Octopus. Wearing 8 hats. Overcommitted since birth. Okay, so some of them are cool. Some of like half of them are good. Half of them are mid. So let's start doing stuff. Let's do the kind of like the dog one. Let's do the dog. Let's do the dog one. Okay. Okay, so draw me the dog one, the one where the dog is laying flat on the floor and the quote says, too tired to give a bark. But you don't actually have to put the quote on there. Just give me the picture of the dog laying flat on the floor. And again, keep it, straightforward. Keep the design simple, but enough that it has enough depth to basically, be somewhat creative, but I don't want it to be too detailed by any means. I want something kind of like the dodo board that I made that I showed you, and just keep it kind of goofy and silly and funny and cartoony, and yeah, just keep it in line with the whole identity that I'm building and the brand identity and whatnot. So yeah, go ahead and give that a try. Yeah. All right, we're gonna send that into ChatGPT and have it do that. Oh, I also have to figure out what kind of dog I'm going to put on this. So is it going to be a golden retriever? A pit bull? I like pit bulls the most, but I think golden retriever might be the way to go. Also, make it a golden retriever. I think golden retriever will probably be the best one. Let's keep it a golden retriever. So it's going to make that image. It's going to take a little bit. So until then, just going to sit here. I'm going to play some music, but I don't think you guys should be able to hear it. I think I muted my desktop audio, so you should. That should be fine. The first, okay, you know what's funny? I I open up my meme app, and the first thing I see, uh, the first thing I see is I don't even know if you can see it. It's it's a picture of it's yeah it's blurred. Oh God, okay, it's a picture of Patrick, and he's it's that frame from that one episode where He's just drooling, and I think he got hit in the head. Anyways, the caption on it says, "People who pay for AI art be like that," right? That's exactly what I'm doing. Is I'm creating AI art. I'm just kind of just drawing over it, sketching it, and selling it, right? So that's the whole that's the whole that's the whole idea. So funny thing that I might mention. Oh my god, no way. Have you guys seen the new I'm like talking to you guys as if I'm gonna get video, like I'm talking as if I'm actually gonna get views on this YouTube video. No one's gonna watch this fucking piece of shit video. No one's gonna watch this at all. Oh god, I'm talking as if people are gonna actually gonna watch this stupid ass video. But what I was gonna say was, has anyone seen the new Lilo and Stitch video or movie? I mean, um, what are your thoughts on it? I mean, I thought it wasn't too bad. Yeah, yeah. It could have definitely been worse, and it certainly could have been better. Why do I have fingerprints all over my camera? I have to clean that. Well, I'm listening to music right now. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I mean, Disney has been posting some serious bangers, and by bangers I mean pieces of shit remakes. But I will say though, the latest Lilo and Stitch movie actually wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty good, with all things considered. It was much better than the other things that they posted. They released. So the new Lilo and Stitch, if I had to rank it on a scale from 1 to 10, one being the absolute worst and 10 being the absolute best, I would rank it with a solid probably 6.5, maybe even a 7. And some people might disagree with that, but that's just my opinion. But I do miss that they got rid of Captain Gunta, I think. What is his name? Or Gantu, or whatever his name was. Yeah, he wasn't in the new. Oh, spoiler alert! Sorry, he wasn't in the new Lilo and Stitch movie, which sucks. But even though he wasn't in it, it wasn't too bad. It's a good movie, decent. All right, so I think this is done, but really, lately when I ask ChatGPT to make these images, I usually wait a few minutes and then I reload the page and then it's done. So I'm gonna reload the page and it should be done. So let's see what it's got. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, yeah, this is cool. Let's download it. 2 megabytes. So let's get this image. Let's get that. Ah, Christ. All right, let's get to work. All right, let's see. So I need to increase the width to something like that, right? Yeah. I can just outline it. Now I know there's some people out there that have been doing it like this, um, and they've been do it like that, right? They just outline it with a pen tool, you know. see what it looks like now so far. It's not bad. Oh, Christ, where are all the pens at again? As you can tell, I don't really talk much, so I'm just kind of drawing right now, so. Not even real drawing, I'm just outlining. Not even fucking drawing. Ah, Christ. Ah, Christ. Always annoying. If you're wondering what I'm listening to, it's Limp Bizkit. Am I done? I don't even know. Okay, I think I finished. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look. Oh, I still need to finish the ear, arm. Ear and the arm. Okay. I think this dog is done now, right? Oh, I still gotta do the nose, right? And this part of the mouth. Just create a circle. Ah, Christ. Alright. What the hell's going on? Why can't I change this and whatever? Just delete it. Just stick to the pens. Pretty good, right? Rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Alright. Alright. It's time to color it in, I guess. I just want to straighten out these curves. Okay. Ah, Christ. That's all I want. Even look like that. Oh, you know it is that color, but it just doesn't look shaded. I don't know if I want to add shadows to it. Kind of feel just leaving it as is. But it could be good though, right? bugging me. Okay. And that's pretty much it, right? That's the doggy that I made. All right, that's not too bad. It's a good start. Yeah, some of the sharp edges I got rid of, but pretty much that's that. Oops. Show that back in there. Okay, it's decent, right? It's, as good as it's gonna get. Basically, add some shadows. Oh, forgot. Um, oh, scheiße. Color picker, and then that's the one, right? No, I don't think that's it, right? Yeah, that should be. Let's lower the opacity. Add some shadow here. What are we naming this as? Hot, tired dog. There's some orange here that I missed. Send that to the back to fill in that gap. Pretty much, and that's my dog. I don't even have a dog, but that would be, yeah, that's a dog. So let's get this. How do I increase the size of this dog without it distorting? First, let's save what we have. So I got screwed over. Probably need a crop tool, right? That's probably what I need, right? But I don't want to do that. I want it to all be transformed to be a little bit larger. How to increase the size of a image in Affinity Designer without distorting the size. I think it might have to be with this, right? I think that's what I'm looking for. Nope. All right. All right, let's see what the. I know I haven't been talking for a long time. I've just been designing, but let's see what our little doggo looks like. PNG format. That looks pretty good. Nice. 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 Jesus, of course. Flip. There we go. This is my final design. What color shirts would work best for the design that I have that I used from you? What color shirts would work best for this? What color should the quote be then? Based off the shirt, what would be the best title for the shirt to gain the most traction? Give me a product description for this shirt with SEO friendly terms, and that would again be a good description to the point where you're not overly exaggerating its details or making it long or cheesy. Just playful and friendly, and just really mostly describing the product for what it is, and yeah, and keeping it SEO friendly. Now, give me about 10 good SEO friendly tags that would give me the best possible chance at reaching the most people for this type of product. Oh, shit. Accidentally reloaded the page. All right. Well, I'm almost done with the first video. Right, the first video I did a. This is it right here. I did a golden retriever type of video. Um, Wait a second. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait, hold on. No, 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 no. I got rid of the stupid title because I reloaded the page. One sec. But yeah, basically, this is done. I'm gonna post it. Um, um, Gotta fix this. Okay. All right. Let's try to keep it at 20. All around. All right. Yeah. So my profit for this would be 36 percent profit margin. So I kind of want to keep it around $20. You know, I still need to fix the other one. I'll do it later, I guess. But pretty much, yeah, that's my new shirt that I'm gonna post right now. Oh, need to fix that. Let's do that. Cool. Has the mock-ups in there so you can kind of see. Oh, right. Let's make that. How do I like move this? Whatever. Anyways, so this will be the next shirt. I'm gonna post this, and that'll be it for this video. I'll show it to you right now once that's on Etsy. Um, it's the new shirt. So yeah, I mean, so far no sales or anything. I've gotten a few views. Like I said, same old. But now I have 5 listings. So I mean, hey, it's a start. And I've been doing this for about a week now. A week, and I have zero sales. Zero sales after a week. It's been a week, right? So 7 days. It's been a week since I've opened up this shop. I've made about 5 designs, right? 5 designs now. So actually, 5 designs in 7 days is actually pretty good. I think a lot of people would say that's really fast. That's really good. They're not necessarily the best designs in the world, but they're a bit of a niche, and I'm sure that there's a market out there that wants funny little ridiculous crap like this, and maybe somebody will want it. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know when the next video is gonna be, but maybe in a couple days, maybe Monday, maybe on Monday I'll make another video, make another design. I guess I may make another design over the weekend, tomorrow, or even later tonight. But this is gonna be end of the first video. But I'll always, if I make more videos or if I make more designs, outside of the videos that I make, I'll just um, I'll just when I make another video, I'll just do a recap, right? So then you guys can see what's going on. So where's OBS? Here it is. Okay, yeah. So let's refresh this page. Let's see if there's anyone's viewed it. Where is it? Okay, no one's viewed it yet. Let's go to the listing. So, all right, cool. There's that. It's on there. So it'll get some traction at some point. So that'll be the end of the video. I'll make another video later. And yeah, that sums it up. That is the video. All right, cool. See you guys.